guys, welcome back to Wild Moonlight Vlogs, or hello if you're new. My name is Raven. This is Daisy. On this channel, I like to talk about creating a cozy and comfortable life. Basically, I just like talking about things that make me happy. I like to share things that make me happy in my weekly vlogs, and then in these little chit-chat videos, I like to talk about ideas or things that I've been learning, things that I've been trying out. I also like doing a lot of routine videos. So if any of that sounds cool to you, then please hit subscribe, and we will jump into today's video with a lot of stuttering and a little bit of coffee. Okay, so I spent last week mostly in bed and feeling pretty crappy. My fiance got me sick because he's just rude, I guess. I don't know. You can probably still hear it in my voice. I'm feeling pretty nasally and gross, and I also really need to clean my glasses, which is unrelated entirely. I hate spending time in bed. Like, I like the idea of sleeping, but staying in bed and doing nothing, my least favorite thing to do. Doing that for like half a week kind of drove me insane. I feel really behind in a lot of housework, and I just sort of wanted to sit and talk to you guys today and clean with you guys today. What is she doing? My goal isn't to catch up on half a week's worth of cleaning in one day because, one, I know how I am. I would not do very well with that. Ma'am, what do? Basically, I just wanted to catch up on a little bit of stuff and make time for some of the things I've been procrastinating on, specifically in the bedroom. My makeup desk is right in front of me, and it's been a hot mess forever, but I've been procrastinating on it because it just doesn't sound interesting. So my brain doesn't want to do it, and it's just like, we can do that some other time. Today is some other time. I'm also going to be catching up on folding laundry. I'm not really far behind on it, it's just something that I need to do, so I'm going to do it. I am behind on dishes. We started meal prepping this week, which we've done in the past, but like we fell off the wagon, but we started meal prepping this week, and I also am still baking a lot. So my sink is very full, and it's depressing, and I have been trying to stay on top of it enough that I will still go in there and clean, or not, that I'll still go in there and eat, because I figured out that one of my like responses to a dirty kitchen is I walk in for a mealtime and I'm like, I don't want to be in here, and then I walk out and then I don't eat, which is not good and has definitely developed into a problem. So it's on top. I'm on top of it enough that I'll walk in and eat, but I would really like to see the bottom of my sink and like get it clean and pretty. I made a list on Google Keep already, and I'm not putting a lot of things on that list, and they're not even like big things. It's just things that my brain is just like, I don't want to do that. So I know if I overwhelm myself and put too many things on the list that like, I just to avoid a bad downward spiral, I am just putting a few things on there. If I get more than that done, great. If I don't, that's okay too. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. We might be taking a nap with Daisy. Not sure how she feels about that. You can't really see her, but she's giving me a very dirty look. Coffee, cleaning. I just really wanted to sit and chat with you guys and like catch up because it's been a while. But as far as like the sickness goes, don't worry, I'm like 85% better. I noticed that I'm like starting to break up the congestion in my chest. So I'm coughing a little bit, but like I don't have a fever, and I don't even have much of a runny nose left. But I sort of get a runny nose anytime I wear foundation. For the record, not that anyone cares, I don't normally clean in a full face of makeup, but I'm trying to wear more makeup more often because like I like wearing makeup. And I figured if I'm gonna be talking to you, and normally I'm not talking to you, that I should like look presentable, even though I'm wearing like one of my raggy shirts. It's fine. Do you want some coffee? Here, you get coffee, and let's go clean. Here's some more coffee. Alright, so the laundry is folded. I should probably start a load of laundry. The basket's kind of full, but I'm just not up to it today. So I'm gonna turn you around, and we're just gonna take in the situation that is my makeup desk. Let's look at all of this. So these tissues are tissues that I use to wipe my makeup off of, which is so cute and hygienic. I have random palettes. This drawer is eye products, and I can't open it because the drawers are over full by weight and therefore collapsing into each other. This is Space Products. I don't use most of these at all, and most of them are breaking me out, or I'm just like tossing them, trying to dig through, which has been going on way longer than it needs to. This is other eye products like eyeliners and mascaras. I can probably clean this out. Like, I'm really not using a lot of these. I don't know. I keep thinking that I'll use them. This entire set is just lip makeup. I've got, wow, that's gone. Also, this could use a good wipe down, which it did get a wipe down at some point. Now I don't remember. I do like wearing a lot of different lip products, but there's definitely a lot of colors in here that I just don't touch. Like, I don't like the formula of all of these. This isn't even open. Okay, cool, that's fine, that's fine. I think this drawer is the one that I reach into the most, which is awkward because, like, if I'm sitting down here, and I'm short, it's not like I can dig in, so, like, that just doesn't make a lot of sense. And then I don't even know what's in here, like, any of the time. Like, I didn't know I had scissors up here or anything. At one point, I did try and have, like, my most used makeup up here, but because, like I just said, it's hard for me to reach up and, like, dig if I'm already in a sitting position. It just doesn't work. I don't know what's in that. This is my jewelry box that I never get into because I don't wear jewelry. And then this is just some clutter tissue so that I can, like, wipe my nose when I put on foundation or wipe my makeup brushes off. And then there's this mess. It's a mess. I have this palette in here because it's too big. I do actually use this a lot, so, like, that's not going anywhere, but I'm pretty sure this case is empty. Yeah, that's smooth. Good job, Raven. So we are going to get another sip of coffee, get some water, because I am definitely feeling dehydrated. Clean my glasses off, and then we're gonna dig into this. I also have YouTube's playing on the TV just to keep me company, in case you were wondering. I'm very intimidated by this. I don't want to do this at all. I want to do this another time. It's fine. It's fine. I need to do this. My camera died right at the very end and I just didn't feel like stopping to go change the battery when I was just wiping off the mirror. So, or I hope that's where it cut off. That's where I noticed that it was cut off. So it's finished. I am very marked up. Some of this is like not been washed off, and then some of this is just not coming off. I've already gone to the bathroom to try and wipe things off. Daisy is back trying to join me. I have like a couple of things to put back in the drawer, but everything's finished. I'm gonna show you the like difference now, and then I'm gonna go eat because I'm getting really angry, which is not uncommon for me. And then we will progress throughout the day. But so far, I have no idea what time, but so far it's still light out, and like I've gotten a good amount of progress done. I don't know how long I spent on this makeup thing. I'm just glad that it's done. I got really overwhelmed at the beginning trying to go through all the brushes. I might have too many brushes that I'll go through at some point, but like right now they're just organized and that's good enough for me. I did go through all my makeup. I have a trash pile that is just like it can't be used anymore. It's unhygienic and just yuck. It's yuck. And then I have a pile that I think I can gift to friends that it might look good on, better on them than on me, or donate. So let's look at what I did other than color on myself. Okay, so here's the overview with my cleaning supplies still intact. This has been completely gone through. All of my reds are up here. I love reds and bold lip. This is sort of like my more neutral pinks and nudes, as close to nudes as I'll get. And then this is just all sort of like darker purples. I have this gray color that I like. I just haven't played with enough. How the lips went, and then I went ahead and wiped all of that out. Some of it's still stained, but it'll be okay. It's at least clean. This is still the eye drawer. This is much less involved. I tested all the eyeliners. Any old eyeliners I'm just tossing because I don't want to admit how old they are. But I also had some old mascara that I just didn't care to take care of. And some, I don't really have a lot of them anymore. This looks pretty much the same. I got rid of like some old foundations that just don't match my color anymore, and I just don't like how they finish on my face. Now, at least I know that these are products that I'll use, and like, I like that this is all lined up. I did notice that the frame of this is bent, so there we go. So this will have to be replaced at some point. It's not in a rush. I have all of the palettes that I kept up here. I tried to sort of minimize on what I had too much of. I didn't get rid of a lot of palettes. Literally the only reason I kept this ColourPop palette is because it's the only ColourPop eyeshadow that I have, and I really like the formula, but the colors in this really match the Naked Heat. This, yeah. And I kept the B by Bubs Beauty and the Too Faced Natural Love. I showed you earlier. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name. And then I kept this because it had better dark shadows than the Too Faced palette. So got all my eye stuff in there. I'm remembering that I have eye products that I really like. Like, I never use this, but it's so pretty. So I'm excited to use eye makeup again, other than just eyeliner. And then in the drawer, this is completely empty. So much space. I'll probably put the toilet paper and rubbing alcohol and Q-tips over here. And then I've got all the brushes lined up, nice and lovely. I think it probably would have made more sense to line them up by use, like by face brushes and then eye brushes. I don't really have a lot of lip brushes, but I think that probably would have made more sense. But I just decided at least get them lined up by like brand or collection. I don't even know what kind of brushes. I got all of the IT Cosmetic brushes in one case. There are some brushes that I moved to the bathroom so that I can wash them later, because I don't do that nearly as often as I should. I also don't wear makeup as often as I could for someone who really enjoys makeup. I think she found a squirrel or something. But that's the drawer. Very nice and clean. This is the junk pile. Some of it fell off over here. This is going into the bin because it is just not salvageable. Some of these lipsticks are so old. I think I showed this. This just broke off entirely when I was testing it out. So that's not usable anymore. And then this is the usable makeup that I am going to be gifting or donating. This is a Daisy who is being so noisy. Don't lick that. Don't lick that. Okay, so Daisy sat on the makeup, but it's fine. She's just gonna go hang out over there. I got rid of some eye palettes that just felt like they overlapped or I just didn't really reach for because of their pigment or whatever have you. I've had this since high school, like sophomore year of high school, and I'm turning 25 this year. Yeah, I know, Daisy. It's disgraceful. Daisy, little girl. I have some foundations in here that I just don't really like. Like, this never really fit me. Like, I'm trying so hard to think of the right words, but I'm so hungry. This is too matte for me. My skin is dry, so it just didn't work for me. This was a little too warm-toned for my skin, and it also wasn't light enough in my opinion. Can't remember why I stopped using this, but I feel like it's the same reason as the NYX foundation. It was just too dry for me. That's definitely why I stopped using this. And I also have the other L'Oreal foundation that has more coverage, so I just use that with the Glow foundation. I just don't really like how this sits on my skin. I don't know why. I feel like the makeup and my skin texture, it just, none of it really mixed. I wasn't using the right products or something. Blue lipstick, not my thing. I had 2 tubes of this, so I just don't see a reason to keep both of them. This is really pretty, but I have some of these colors in other ones, and I just don't use all of these colors. I've had this for I don't know how long, and it's almost in completely brand new condition. And then I just have some lip colors that I think would look so much better on Mariah than they would look on me. I also think that she would really like this. I also think she would really like this concealer. It looks like it would suit her skin tone better than mine. I just didn't really like how it sat under my eyes. Got some good eye stuff, some lip stuff, some good stuffy stuffs. I'm gonna go eat, and then we can work on the dishes, which is so exciting. Okay, I pretended to take a nap. Daisy vetoed me taking an actual nap. I did get to lay down and rest, but like, I can very much feel how much I need a nap at this point. And like, I still have a long way to go, even though we've done most of the things on the list. We're down to the bottom 1 or 2. Well, 3 if you count editing the vlog, but we won't be doing that together. I think it's around 4 in the afternoon. It's getting kind of dark, which is cloudy and stuff. I'm gonna get up and wash the dishes. I might try and lay down and take a nap in bed, which I don't like to do because I'm always afraid that I won't get out of bed. That like if I go to bed in the middle of the day, I'm just staying there. I think that's gonna be the only way I can get like actual rest. I did take my leftover coffee from this morning and make an iced coffee, and it's delicious, but I just am not in a coffee sipping mood today, I guess. So I'm going to try and drink some coffee while we do the dishes and see how I feel after that. But this has been an enjoyable day so far, at the very least. Also, yes, I'm less hangry. I inhaled those quesadillas and they were delicious. I'm a much happier person when I've been fed, I guess, so. I don't really have much more to update you guys on. I'm just very sleepy. And it's like so cloudy outside, and that just adds to the sleepy. Let's go do some dishes.